Imagine walking into a room full of potential romantic partners, feeling confident, charismatic, and utterly irresistible. No more crippling shyness or social anxiety, holding you back from connecting with that special someone. Just the ability to effortlessly charm, woo, and captivate the object of your desires. For shy guys out there, that vision likely feels like an impossible fantasy. The mere thought of putting yourself out there and flirting shamelessly fills your stomach with butterflies. But what if I told you that overcoming shyness and finding lasting love is absolutely within your reach in 2024 and beyond? This year, it's time to break free from the chains of social inhibition that have held you back romantically. With some powerful mindset shifts and concrete strategies, even the shyest guys can become bold romantic heroes, slaying hearts left and right, in an entirely consensual way, of course. In this comprehensive guide, we'll shatter the myths around shyness being an immutable personality trait. You'll learn actionable tips to build confidence, improve social skills, and catch the eye of potential partners. Say goodbye to watching from the wallflower sidelines. 2024 is the year you take center stage and manifest the love life you crave. Why confidence trumps shyness almost every time. Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room that's likely causing your shyness and romantic struggles in the first place: a lack of self-confidence. The cold hard truth is that potential partners of any gender are hardwired to find confidence extremely attractive. It signifies self-assurance, high self-worth, and the ability to take charge of a situation. On the other hand, shyness often gets interpreted as lower self-esteem, indecisiveness, and a lack of assertiveness or backbone. Now, obviously confidence alone isn't the only factor in attracting a healthy partnership, but a shy demeanor can potentially make you seem less assured as a romantic prospect compared to other candidates oozing charismatic confidence. That's the bad news. The good news? Self-confidence is simply a state of mind, and therefore an extremely malleable trait that can be developed and built up over time with the right strategies and mindset work. Dismantling shyness myths and destructive mindsets. Part of boosting your confidence and squashing shyness is to dismantle some of the destructive mindsets and myths that likely helped reinforce shy tendencies and social inhibition in the first place. Let's take a look at a few all-too-common limiting beliefs. I'm just a shy person by nature and can't really change it. This defeatist, fatalistic attitude is dooming you to romantic struggles from the start. While some people may be slightly more naturally predisposed to shyness than others, it is not an immutable personality trait. With commitment and the right strategies, you absolutely can retrain your mindset and behavior. Shy people are just more quiet, sensitive, and introverted, which are good traits. A classic case of using more positive language to avoid addressing the real issues caused by excessive shyness. Being a quieter, more sensitive soul isn't necessarily a bad thing in the right contexts, but severe social inhibition robs you of confidence, prevents you from putting yourself out there, and quashes romantic opportunities before they start. Once potential partners get to know me, my shyness becomes endearing and adorable. Sure, extreme shyness could potentially come across as awkwardly cute for a brief period, but relying on this mindset means you likely won't progress past rudimentary flirtatious interactions before partners get frustrated by your inability to take the lead or make things progress due to crippling self-doubt and fear. Dismantling and reframing destructive mindsets like those listed above is crucial for overcoming shyness. Once you've done that internal work to build confidence and self-assurance, then you can start putting external strategies into action. Quick life hacks to fast-track shyness extinction. While comprehensive long-term strategies to crush shyness are crucial, there are some quick, straightforward life hacks you can implement right now to start building confidence and social skills. Here are a few examples. Shift to an abundance mentality. Human beings are naturally drawn to scarcity. If something seems readily available, they often mistakenly devalue it. Conversely, if something seems unattainable or rare, that makes us crave and desire it on a primal level. When it comes to addressing shyness, Having an abundance mentality about romantic connection can work wonders for your confidence. Basically, instead of seeing yourself as a shy guy hoping any romantic prospect will have pity and lower their standards to be with you, you flip the script. You are the rare commodity, an amazing catch that anyone would be lucky to romantically pursue and connect with. With such an abundance mindset, rejection feels less like a hit to your self-worth and more like their loss. It gives you more confidence to take positive risks and put yourself out there. Practice confident body language. Body language has a profound impact on how others perceive us and whether they're intrigued or put off by our energy. Shy guys tend to have meeker, more timid body language like slouching, avoiding eye contact, hesitant movements, etc. But you'd be amazed what a difference simple adjustments like standing up straight with broad shoulders and chest out, keeping your head up with a slight smile, moving with deliberate purposefulness and flow, handling physical objects with calm control. These small tweaks can make a huge difference in how you command a room and present an aura of self-confident appeal. It may feel unnatural at first, but over time you can condition your body to embody confidence. Repeat positive affirmations regularly. Building self-confidence also requires a two-pronged mental approach, minimizing negative self-talk while reinforcing positive thoughts and affirmations about your worth and charismatic appeal. Some examples of confidence-boosting affirmations. I am worthy of giving and receiving love. I radiate an irresistible energy that draws romantic partners towards me. With confidence and swagger, I command the attention of anyone I desire. I release all assumptions or feelings of inadequacy. I embrace my unique charm unapologetically. It may feel silly at first, but repeating these mantras out loud while visualizing being your most confident self can actually rewire neural pathways and allow you to embody those affirmation mantras from the inside out. Of course, these quick fixes won't completely squash excessive shyness overnight, but applying them diligently can accelerate your self-confidence and give you an appealing aura that makes a strong first impression as you implement more comprehensive strategies. The Shy Guy's comprehensive game plan for finding love. Alright, now that we've aligned your mindset and gotten some quick hacks in motion, let's outline a comprehensive game plan to fully crush your shyness patterns and set you up for sustainable romantic success starting in 2024 and beyond. Consistently put yourself out there. Gradually, avoidance breeds insecurity and fear. The only way to truly desensitize your shyness is through gradual, repeated exposure to social situations. Start small by making it a point to strike up simple conversations with service workers or neighbors, then work your way up to longer dialogues when you're out running errands. Eventually, push yourself to attend some group social events or meetups with romantic intention. Go in with an abundance mentality and low expectations beyond simply putting yourself out there. It'll be uncomfortable at first, but shyness-induced anxiety diminishes greatly with consistent, low-pressure practice. Learn how to flirt confidently. Being able to tell when someone is attracted to you and flirting back is a crucial skill for any shy person who struggles to pick up on or project romantic cues. YouTube has a plethora of flirting tutorial videos to study up on body language signals, conversation patterns, and confident tones to practice. The more you study physical and conversational flirtation, the less it'll feel like a foreign language. If you're worried about flirting coming across as creepy or inappropriate, the key is to start mild with light, playful teasing or compliments. Gradually escalate based on responses, and never force things to become overtly sexual if the other person isn't reciprocating those flirtations. Confidence turns to creep when boundaries aren't respected. Role play with friends. Speaking of practicing flirting, assemble a crew of candid, supportive friends you trust. Ask them to help you workshop different romantic scenarios. Have them give you feedback on flirtatious conversation topics and body language as you role play asking people out, going on first dates, and projecting confidence throughout. Initially, it'll feel awkward, but having a safe space to hone your romantic skills can make a huge difference. Lean on friends for pointers on where you're being too timid or not assertive enough. Having that judgment-free zone to stumble and improve is invaluable. Over time, the role-playing scenarios will start feeling more natural. You'll gain insights into blind spots in your game. And that preparation will pay massive dividends when it's time to put those flirting talents into the real world. Find low-pressure ways to spark conversations. Some of the most crippling shyness stems from feeling overwhelmed at the prospect of brazenly approaching someone and instantly kick-starting a conversation out of nowhere. That's a ton of pressure. Instead, seek out low-pressure social environments that naturally facilitate mingling and small talk. Local community college classes on subjects you're interested in can be a great option. You're surrounding yourself with like-minded people in a casual, relaxed setting. Hobby interest meetup groups, gaming conventions, coffee shop open mics, anything where conversations can spark up organically around a shared interest or activity. Having a built-in contextual icebreaker makes it far less daunting to strike up a dialogue and look for potential romantic chemistry. Be upfront about shyness on dating profiles. In today's dating climate, you simply have to create profiles on the popular apps to maximize your options. But instead of agonizing over trying to create the perfect funny, cocky, cryptic persona, consider leaning into your shy tendencies. Think about it. If someone was perpetually crippled by social anxiety to the point they could barely strike up a conversation, would you really want that person blindly pursuing you without any context? Probably not. So be upfront and genuine. Use your profile to signal that you're shy but working on it, are attracted to patience and understanding partners, and have an endearing awkwardness about you. Watch how many people will appreciate and respect that level of transparency. Just, maybe keep it relatively lighthearted and don't go full, woe is me, pity party in your profile. But definitely let your shy flag fly without apology. Seek outside support from mental health professionals. For some, shyness is exacerbated far beyond normal social apprehensiveness. It veers into severely dysfunctional territory like social anxiety so crippling it triggers panic attacks or agoraphobia, depression and emotional avoidance fueling belief that escaping shyness is hopeless, anger defiance using shyness as an excuse for closed-off antisocial behavior. If these examples resonate a little too much, outside intervention may be needed from a licensed mental health counselor, therapist, or psychologist. The wonderful news? Extreme social anxiety and avoidance behaviors can absolutely be overcome with the right cognitive behavioral strategies and therapeutic interventions tailored to your specific needs. Things like learning grounding techniques, cognitive reframing of irrational beliefs, structured exposure drills, social skills coaching, confidence-building mantras, and potentially medication can all play crucial roles. So don't suffer through debilitating shyness, assuming you're doomed to a life of romantic struggles and loneliness. With commitment, vulnerability, and the right professional help, radical transformation is 100% achievable. Deepen confidence and charisma over time. The path to metamorphosing from a shy wallflower to a confident social butterfly doesn't happen overnight. It will require patience, commitment, and self-compassion when you inevitably stumble or backslide from time to time. But if you earnestly take the strategies above to heart and stick to the game plan with discipline, the results will manifest in time. Each social exposure and flirting attempt will become gradually easier until confidence and charisma become your romantic default setting. Even then, there may always be some lingering twinges of shyness or social trepidation. That's totally normal and human. But you'll have the coping tools to power through and channel that nervous energy into endearing vulnerability instead of retreating into your shell. Most importantly, don't beat yourself up over mistakes or rejected advances. Confidence ebbs and flows for everyone at times. Simply stick to your abundance mentality, learn from every experience, and keep taking incremental steps forward. Because you absolutely deserve to attract an incredible romantic partnership in 2024 and beyond. By following the guide above to crush your shyness patterns, the special someone of your dreams won't be able to resist your charismatic aura and genuine intentions. Just imagine a year from now rocking up to a party or bar, your confidence and flirtatious swagger on full display. Of course, a few first approaches bomb. That's expected and not a hit to your self-assurance whatsoever. But then your eyes lock with someone truly special from across the room. A slight, sly smile creeps across both your faces as the romantic tension ignites immediately. With an easy, assured stride, you saunter over and strike up a fun, engaging conversation that flows effortlessly. At no point did you question yourself or obsess over every little gesture or word choice, because you know you've got mad game. As your newfound romantic partner is discovering firsthand that night, you defeated shyness and self-doubt once and for all. And in their eyes, you are nothing short of a magnetic, charismatic romantic all-star. So let's get to work and make that reality in 2024.